started just a few years ago ourselves. We're only 3.5 years old, but we decided to come together to bring the region, rather than each school district working individually, trying to figure out, okay, how can we get our state legislators to change what's best for us? Because each district, especially the smaller districts like Nixon Smiley with only 35 students, have difficulty being heard. But as with E3, we come together and said, let's start a regional collaborative so all 35 districts in the area talk as one voice. So we are the 16th council for the Central Texas region, and we are working with catalysts to change the system because things are improving. I'm not going to say that education is bad here in the United States. U.S. education is going up. Kids are getting smarter. I look at what they're doing in classes today. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do half of what they're doing now when I was in school. But the problem is, if you look at the other nations and how quickly they're going compared to how fast our education is growing, there's that competitive gap. So that's why you always, when you say, you know, why are the jobs going to other countries, people from other countries? We need to get our education higher. The bigger problem is that the economy, the global economy, is skyrocketing faster. And so you can see where U.S. education has to go up a lot faster, a lot better. And that's what we're hopefully going to do as a group, as a region. Now, too few students are graduating high school, are going to college, and getting a post-secondary degree. There are 43% of students that decide to go to college, that from graduating high school, 43% go to college. Only half of those end up getting a degree. So that's what we're falling behind. Now comes the pop quiz. We're in school and we have to take a pop quiz. Those of you that were here the last time we did these dialogues, same pop quiz, don't answer it out loud. There's a conservative estimate of the cost in Central Texas of a single class year of dropouts. So in the region, 1 year of dropouts costs in Texas a cost of a decked out Lamborghini. How many say the cost of a decked out Lamborghini? Oh, we get the options first. Okay, I'll put them all right so you guys can choose. B, the cost of the Lawn Center, that big building they built in the middle of Austin, right downtown. The total gross of Celine's Beyond Las Vegas show the entire time she was there. Or the annual budget of the UT Athletic Department. So who says A? Show hands. Nobody? Who says B, the cost of the Lawn Center? We have 1, 2 votes for the Lawn Center. How about C, the total gross of the Celine Dion? 1, 2, 3 votes for that. How about the annual budget of the UT? Everybody thinks UT spends a lot of money. All right, they do. But conservative estimate of cost of dropouts is $425 million for those dropouts in social services, in health benefits. The answer is C. $400 million is what Celine Dion made in her Las Vegas store. You could get 4 UT athletic departments for every time, because they only spend around $100 million there, only. So what are we doing about this? Last time we came down to do these dialogues, we got together, took what action items that you gave to us, went regionally, and came out with this blueprint for educational change. We came out with these 4 goals for the region. One was to make sure that all children enter kindergarten school ready. A lot of kids are starting kindergarten and they're already 18 months behind because of language barriers, socioeconomic understanding, not knowing colors, shapes. So we created a pre-K standard that is now being introduced to the region and actually being looked at nationally already on what was created based on conversations with experts, with the people in charge of TEA, has taken what we've done and put it into their teams, as they call it. And number 2 is Central Texas eliminates the achievement gaps while improving overall student achievement. Well, let's make sure everybody passes and make sure everybody's going up. Don't bring the top down to mediocrity, bring everybody up. Number 3, students graduate college and career ready, because you know, I'm honest with everybody. Not everybody wants to go to college, not everybody's going to go to college, but they need to be prepared for a career. A vocational, I know people, you know, I had a farmer in my house a few months ago. He didn't go to college, but he went to vocational training. He makes more than I do an hour. So, as long as you're college or career ready and ready for a lifetime of learning. And the foundational goal, which is why we're here, The Central Texas as a community prepares children to succeed. And that's why you're all here. You're here to help students succeed. So Central Texas strategic plan to build the strongest education pipeline. It sounds boring, but it's really very, very important that everybody give their voice, from the youngest child here to the oldest student, oldest parent, grandparent, even taxpayer. We want to hear what you have to say. Now, what can you do about it? Let's ask Taylor. Taylor Willingham, we want to say thank you, especially to Taylor, because these dialogues all came about with Taylor's help with the Texas Forum, and she's really understanding how to create all these guides for us, how to get people to do something. Like I was telling everyone here, you can't say no to Taylor. Taylor comes up to you and she just says, this is what we're going to do, and it happens. So